Hey guys, so we are finally able to take a look at this TEQ Ultimate Gohan. I did not really have time to record, upload, render, all the stuff I needed to do for the showcase when his banner went live, but now I finally have time, so we can cover this guy now finally. You know, doing these longer showcases does take approximately 5 hours of my time, and that's just not something that I had access to during when I had my busy schedule at work. But now that that's over, we can finally take a look at this guy in depth on all of his teams, every situation, every single mode in the game, pretty much. A complete deep dive into what this guy can do, what he does well, what he doesn't do so well, and we can sort of look at him as a complete unit and judge him from there. But this is the TEQ Ultimate Gohan Dokkan Fest exclusive. I do have him at Rainbow. We can take a look at what I have him in terms of his links, which are fully maxed out. So this is also going to be a full link level 10 showcase as well. I also do have some equipment that I put on him. Again, I don't have the best luck when it comes to these equipments, but did manage to get a level 5 defense for TEQ. I also got a level 4 additional for silver, and then a level 3 gold. What's funny is I put that level 4 additional for TEQ on Gohan, and then literally the next day I got a level 5. So I'm not going to replace level 4 for the level 5. It's just not worth it. I'll put it on a different unit. But just to go quickly over what this guy does, he is a Saviors or Hybrid Saiyans category leader of Ki +3, HP 130, attack and defense plus 170. His super attack pre-transformation does a greatly raises his attack and defense and causes immense damage to enemies. So obviously that is an infinite stack, greatly, of attack and defense. So that's by 50% forever. So, well, technically it's 99 turns, but basically forever. You're never going to reach turn 99 in any event in the game. So, and then his passive is attack and defense plus 140%, Ki +1 at the start of each turn up to Ki +3, and then he guards all attacks plus an additional attack plus 40% within the same turn when guard is activated. So, pretty insane for not even transformed. Like, back in the day, if you told me this guy was, if you told me there was going to be a unit that just got 140% attack and defense just for existing, like, there was no comprehending that. And then on top of that, this guy's transformation, which makes him even more busted. The active skill, which he uses to transform, can be activated starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. So it's definitely not the worst conditions, but it's definitely not the best. 5 turns can be quite a while, and in something like Super Battle Road, I feel like it's going to be pretty difficult to actually obtain this. So this transformation specifically is going to be something that you're going to encounter more often in those longer events, or maybe even some Dokkan events. You could probably see like 1 turn of this, right? And that's going to allow him to transform. Went over this. And then his category teams. He is on the Saviors category, Hybrid Saiyans, Resurrected Warriors, Majin Buu Saga, Goku's Family, Siblings, Bond, Revenge, and Rapid Growth. So this guy's on 8 different category teams. Very, very nice list right there. 8 is a fair amount. At this point in the game, we have so many. But even still, being on 8 of those teams, and honestly being able to work really well on a lot of these teams is a giant plus for this guy. Okay, so assuming he transforms, let's go ahead and show off this. So his super attack changes to greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes immense damage with a medium chance of stunning. I would go ahead and say that this is probably a downgrade, actually, from the pre-transformation super attack effect of infinitely stacking greatly attack and defense, because this is only greatly raising for 1 turn, and basically as a trade-off, he has a medium chance of stunning, which is nice, but I would still much rather prefer, I think, the infinite stacking of attack and also defense. But at this point, when this guy is able to transform, defense really isn't going to be that much of an issue because of the fact that he's been stacking the whole time, the fact that he has guard. It's defensively, this guy never really is going to struggle anywhere. So, and then his passive changes to Ki +3 and attack and defense plus 158%. So it's so ridiculous to look at that and then think of units like even just a year ago and like compare them to those guys. Guard remains active against all attacks, plus an additional attack plus 58% for the rest of battle when guard is activated. So he needs to get hit once, and then for the rest of the battle, that additional 58% attack is going to be active. While in the pre-transform state, he has to get hit every single turn for that additional attack to be active. So this guy works a lot like the STR transforming base form Namek Goku into Super Saiyan Goku, where once he's transformed, all he needs to do is get hit once, and then that portion of his passive will be active forever. So when guard is activated, yeah, so he has to get hit and once guard is activated, but guard is activated against everything, so that doesn't really make a difference. Attacks effective against all types when facing only one enemy whose HP is 58% or more, or when there is a Majin Buu Saga category enemy. So he does also have that stipulation where he can do super effective against all types attacks, but they have to be either Majin Buu Saga or one enemy in 58% HP or more, which is fine. So he's basically the embodiment of Janemba and Gogeta mechanics in the same unit, plus he's been stacking the whole time, plus he has like just key +3 and 158% attack plus the additional attack. Like, this guy's just crazy. Once you transform with Gohan into this Ultimate Gohan, like, you win. That's all I can really say. You just win. And then just to show the links that he gets once he transforms, he does get access to Infighter, Saiyan Warrior Race, and Shocking Speed, and he loses Brainiac's Saiyan Lineage and Revival, which is fine. I think him getting Shocking Speed is actually quite helpful, but it doesn't really matter too much, just due to the fact that he's, again, picking up the static key +3 from his passive here. But what that does end up doing is it does end up helping units around him. So if you're running him alongside a unit that has Shocking Speed, like you'll see on the Revenge category, for example, I have Golden Frieza, the TEQ Golden Frieza on there. He has Shocking Speed, so if you're running that as a rotation with this guy, that'll help Golden Frieza super attack a lot more easily. So enough about this Gohan himself. Let's look at the teams that I built for him. So this is going to be the Majin Buu Saga / Battle of Wits team. Again, these teams are not going to be the most optimal. By the way, I have to Rainbow that Hercule, so I'll do that before we jump into this. But these are not going to be, quote unquote, the most optimal teams. They're just fun teams that I put together for this Gohan, and I just wanted to sort of use more variety. Like, ideally, you would have this guy linked up alongside like the STR Ultimate Gohan on like all of these teams, right? But just for the sake of variety, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and use some different units on these teams to get some diversity, get some, new blood, I guess, so to speak, on these teams that we're using here. So this is that team. Next, we have his own team, which is the Savior Hybrid Saiyans team. I actually have a lot of Hybrid Saiyan leaders at this point in the game, but wanted to try this Trunks out, the EZA Trunks, along with the Gohan. Tien also does fit on here because he is a Savior category unit, so that's going to be good for the Gohan for sure. And we have B-Pan as well, who should be good. And then this is the team I went with, where I'm going to be using both the Gohans together on rotation, both Ultimate Gohans. Next, we have the Resurrected Warriors / Super Saiyan 2 team. As you can tell, I really like this Buu. Especially because of the fact that this Gohan's links don't really get activated a ton in this form. And if you can have a double Rainbow Orb Changer, floating around and helping this guy super attack, it's going to make that portion of this unit, which it can be seen as a downside for this unit. It's going to alleviate a lot of the issues that causes. That's why one of the reasons why I really like this Majin Buu. Next, we have the Goku Family / Siblings Bond team, which this Gohan actually falls on both of those categories. This is sort of like a 2-for-1 situation. Again, the Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku is one of my favorite units in the game. Again, the Rainbow Orb changing capability is going to make it a lot easier for the Gohan to super attack. Then we have the Revenge team, this is what I was talking about before, where we have the TEQ Golden Frieza, stuff like that. Shocking Speed is going to impact his ability to super attack a lot more often. This is probably a team where I don't really care for that much, but, it's still, a viable team. Turles, I'm not really the biggest fan of Turles at this point. STR Ultimate Gohan is obviously not one of the best units, but he does work well alongside the TEQ Gohan, so that's why he's here. And then we finally have the Rapid Growth / Universe 6 team with Kefla. And what I did with this team is I pretty much just built most of it with Universe 6 in mind. But then the Super Saiyan Gotenks, I feel like people don't really talk about this guy all too much, but he's actually quite good, especially in Super Battle Road, because he does work as a support unit for allies when you're fighting 2 or more enemies. Key +1 and attack and defense +40%. That's really good. That is very, very good. Plus he has, I believe it's a high chance to stun, medium chance to stun. So I feel like, even though the Gohan is not going to be linking up the best technically with these guys, he's still going to have that Key +1 from the Gotenks whenever he's on rotation, which is going to help him again because of his poor links. Well, not poor links, just links that unfortunately don't work with a lot of these other top tier options here. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and first jump into categories for Battle Road and see just how dominant this guy can be. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the Majin Buu Saga stage of Super Battle Road, and the reason why I'm going to this one specifically is because I really like the synergy between this Gohan and the Goku and Vegeta unit that released during the Worldwide Celebration. And when I say synergy, they don't really honestly have that much synergy together, but they do share one really vital link for this Gohan, which is the Saiyan lineage, and at level 10 it does give 2 ki, which means that a lot of the issues that this guy is going to be having, mainly the key issues, should be alleviated by the fact that that's happening, in addition to the fact that he's getting ki +1 at the start of turn. So he's going to be starting at 9 ki. So he's only going to need 3 ki to super attack, and especially with this Buu that we're having on rotation as well, or, you know, floating around, that's going to be a double orb changer. This guy's also going to be floating around, who is a support unit for Majin Buu Saga. I believe it's, what is it, ki +2, attacking units +20%. And then obviously this TN is also a support unit for Majin Buu Saga, I believe. He doesn't give ki though. Yeah, okay, he doesn't give ki. So I think the setup should be more than sufficient to easily clear this stage. Let's go ahead and jump in, see what our rotations look like here. So he's on the second rotation, which is fine. I don't imagine we're going to have much difficulty with this, because at this point this team is honestly one of the best teams in the entire game. Put these guys first. Look at that defense. It's just ridiculous. So we'll go ahead and attack you. Grab all these. I might as well just show all the turns, just because, like I said, I don't really suspect we're going to have much issues here. I do really have to super with this unit because they do greatly stack their defense. Gonna go ahead and attack them. What's their defense at right now? 44k. Obviously not the best, but keep in mind they do have a chance to dodge as well. Hopefully we just get supered in the front here. Okay, nice. This is gonna do like literally no damage. 20k. We have no items active. Okay. 5 million. Seems fair and balanced. And yeah, I'm just gonna tell you guys even before we get to the next turn, we're definitely not gonna have to worry about the Gohan taking any damage. You guys are about to see why. Alright, so Majin Vegeta is taking a lot of damage. Look, we almost already are done with this stage. So I did actually end up giving this guy max additional as well, so he's 20 additional. Hopefully he can get an additional here, stack his defense twice. He can, great. So this should be like this guy should be up close to like 90k defense at this point. It's actually pretty good tanking, honestly. Look at that. Alright, so here we go. Gohan. Again, starting at 9 ki, which is perfect, because look, we're just barely going to get this super attack off. I'm actually going to go ahead and attack the Goku, because we should be able to take him down with this Gohan. So Gohan is currently at 153k defense. Keep in mind he is guarding against all attacks, which means that the arrow should be pointing down when we take damage. So we're going to go ahead and grab these. Goku and Vegeta will attack him just in case he's alive. Spoilers, he won't be alive. And then TN will give you these. And this is pretty much a game over for this stage here. Or this fight, I should say. So he gets the additional attack boost there. Turn 1, what's his attack? 3.1. Pretty damn good. And keep in mind, he's also infinitely stacking his attack and defense by 50%. I did also give him max additional. So with all the gold skill orbs he has, I think it's... or gold and silver skill orbs that he has, I think it's... what is that, 22 additional or something right now? So he has a 44% chance to perform an additional attack. That's pretty good. And of course these guys get additional, and we will go ahead and move on, making pretty much short work of that stage there. I believe this is 3 enemies. It's Gohan, Piccolo, and Gotenks, right? It is, okay. What do we got here? Alright, so we are going to... I guess I'll put you guys first. And Buu is going to be in a little bit of trouble, but we're going to go ahead and just focus the Gohan down. So hopefully we can take care of this Gohan before we get to the Buu at the end. That would be great if we could do that. So we'll grab these. As much ki as possible with them. And then Buu will actually give you a super attack because you do lower attack. So we'll do this. Not using any items, I don't really think we have to. If Piccolo decides to super in the second slot, we could take a lot of damage, but I don't think we're going to die. We have so much health, so much defense. This team is just monstrous at this point. Okay, additional. Hopefully we get a crit. I know this unit has a... this is the friend, right? Yeah, the friend has like a bunch of crit skill orbs, so please. We could have also gotten another additional there, but oh well. No supers, huh? That's actually pretty bad, but whatever. Hopefully Piccolo doesn't super us. So we could actually lose here if we get supered by both of these guys, because this is not a great situation to be in. Okay, no super there. So we're not going to get one-shotted by this Gohan. But if he supers, we're taking like 400,000 damage. Oh, is he dead? Oh, he is dead. Okay, nice. So now we can just we already won. it's already GG. We're gonna go ahead and focus down Piccolo. Yeah, that's fine. Look at this. Gohan only needs one key, and this is the reason why I think he fits really well on this team. Again, you know, the Saiyan lineage link playing a big part in this, but also the Hercule and Buu. Like, this team at this point has so many really powerful support type units that I really do consider this one of the better teams in the game. Up there with Realm of Gods, up there with like pure Saiyans and stuff like that. Well, I don't really like pure Saiyans that much because the leaders aren't that great. But in terms of roster, right? All right, so 3 million. Yeah, it's just going to be like 3 million every single turn, automatic for this guy. Turn 1 too. Okay, additional normal. Okay, great. Let's see how much you take from this. This is basically turn 1. 23k. Nice try. I don't even, like, how do you lose with this team, right? It's just the question that I have, personally. Piccolo's dead. And then this guy's going to greatly stack his defense infinitely. And keep in mind, this guy does actually transform as well. I think it's when he dodges 5 attacks or something like that. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Alright, so here we go. I'm just going to put you first. Give you these. At this point, we don't even have to look at what we're doing. I can just sort of look away, and we're just going to win. So, I guess the real test for this guy, or the Gohan, is going to be Extreme Super Battle Road. So we're going to, after this is over, we'll actually go ahead and jump into Extreme Super Battle Road. Obviously, we're going to have to do Super Tech, because the Extreme category stages are not yet out on Global. But we'll go ahead and throw him into the Super Tech stage and see how well he's able to do. Don't necessarily care if we can clear it in the, with this guy. I mean, obviously we can clear it, right? But as long as we're able to see, a decent amount of turns with him, maybe like 3 or 4 turns with Gohan on rotation in that event, I think that'll be sufficient to show off how good he is there. So 3 million, yep, every turn. Plus, this is greatly stacking his defense. Goodbye, Go Tanks. Moving on to the final stage. I think this is just one enemy, right? Just Vegito? Yeah, and I think he's physical in this one. Yeah, he is. Okay. So this is going to be a joke. We'll just do this. We're going to get a Dokkan attack maybe as well. Yeah, we can do this and then give Hercule those greens. Or we can just give him these two. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Go ahead and super. No super yet. Okay. And we're up to 5 million! 5 million, and they basically can't be hurt at all. Balanced unit. Balanced team. I mean, this team is ridiculous. Even these guys are at 4.2. And they don't even have the Super Saiyan link active. Like, I don't know. Watch, we're gonna get supered here. That actually wouldn't even be the worst thing ever. Alright, hopefully we can get an additional to get our defense a little bit higher. Plus we're lowering attack, right? Yeah. Okay, we actually... Oh, he dodged it! See? This guy's really good! Alright, we're gonna put you here. I guess we'll go ahead and grab... Well, we kind of have to grab these, right? Yeah, okay. And then I guess we'll just give you these, and that's perfect. And it's a Dokkan attack, so this is GG. 0 item to use. We cleared this in like 8 minutes. What is our attack stat? 3.14? Very nice. Very slow Dokkan attack as well. Yeah, I mean, the team is like... Me personally, I think this is the best team. I do. I think if I had to pick one, I think I would pick not maybe this specific setup of this team, but this category team I think is probably the best team. It just does everything too well. And then I wouldn't even be surprised if we just win this turn. Let's see. If they got an additional, we would have definitely won. Tien is at 2.5. Okay. Okay, supering. Oh no. We just greatly lowered his attack. How much is it going to do? Like 250k? 180. It's not even that bad. Look, we're back up to 12. Obviously thanks to the Dokkan attack, right? Alright, so we'll grab these. Boo's just creating so many rainbows, key spheres, that it's like, sure. I mean, we're basically ending this at full health with no items used. So, again, like this, I don't know. Gohan makes the team even more busted than it was. Because, like I said, you definitely want to have on both rotations, main rotations. You definitely want to have both of the STR, Goku and Vegeta's, because they're just too good to not have on main rotation. And then Gohan, again, he pairs up well enough with them to where you can run both on one rotation, and then that's just like you can't be touched. So that was a new record. I wasn't even trying for one, but all right, let's go ahead and move on to Extreme TEQ Super Battle Road next. Alright, so moving on to Extreme Super Battle Road next, we're using this, I guess we can sort of call this the Goku Family / Siblings Bond team. All Super TEQ, and obviously Gohan's going to be the main focus of this video, or this portion of the video. Hopefully, he's not on the 7th slot. Please, on Extreme Super Battle Road, we can't afford that to happen, please. Okay, he's not in the 7th slot, that's good enough for me. Okay. As long as we can get a few good rotations with him on and tanking damage, that's all I really care about. So this is not the best rotation for sure. I'm actually going to go ahead and use a Princess Snake here just so that I can live this rotation. And the reason why I'm using a Princess Snake instead of like a Whis or an Icarus is because I don't want there to be an item on next rotation so that we can see how well Gohan does without an item active. So clearly not the best defenses ever. I'm going to actually put Gohan there. I'm going to keep him there. This Gohan actually is interesting. As the first attacker on the turn, he has a extra 30% attack and a high chance of evading enemies' attacks, and an extra key +3. So we don't even need to give him key. I mean, we can just grab this, drop those greens, or that one green, and then go like that. But this is still going to hurt a lot because this stage is no joke. So hopefully we don't die. Please. Okay, of course. And that's still a decent amount of damage there. This Gohan also does have a healing effect, where I think it's... Oh, he actually stunned. Okay, cool. I think it's below, what is it, like 30% health? He heals to full or something for one turn, or one time only. So that's cool. Okay, just don't die. So we can see Gohan at least once. Okay, that's not terrible. Alright, so here we go. Who's stunned? Android 20 is stunned. And it looks like 19 is attacking in every spot. I think my Gobros are fully max level 10 links, right? Yeah, they are. Okay. So I will have the Gobros attack you, Gohan. What's the defense like? 132k. That's pretty good. No support at all. We'll have Gohan also attack Android 20. And we should be able to get the Gobros another attack over there with this. I'm just praying we don't die. We have no item active. Maybe I should have put Gohan in the front. Because there's 19 supers in that first slot. We're going to die. Come on, give me another super. Okay, another additional is fine because that's still an increase to their defense. Okay, 47k for Gobros. Gohan, again, keep in mind, he hasn't been hit, so his extra attack is not active here. Because we did take down Dr. Giro. Okay, double digits. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so he also did stack his attack by 50% prior to him getting hit. Keep that in mind as well. Okay, I think we're dead. But that was a pretty good showing from him, obviously. But okay, so we'll hop back in quickly. I'll be right back. Alright, so this time what we're going to do is we're going to take Gohan's own team into the event because I feel like this is going to work way better than the Gobros. The only thing the Gobros are doing as a leader is they're giving an extra 1 key to the whole rotation because they are a 4-key leader skill. So we'll try this and see how well it goes. I mean, Gohan, we just saw us taking double digits turn 1. Of course, they're both in the second rotation. God damn it. You gotta love that. Alright, well... I guess we'll try and navigate our way through this first turn. What's the defense looking like? 130k for Hercule. That's pretty good. Because keep in mind, he's also going to greatly stack his attack and defense for, I think it's 3 turns or something. So we'll go ahead and attack... I guess we'll go ahead and attack Nappa. Gobros will just give you a ton of key. We'll do this. That should be enough. We'll just keep attacking Nappa. And then Tien will increase your defense as much as we can with that. And Hercule's taking 51k. That's really bad. Nice dodge. 2.63 is actually pretty good for this mode. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Another... Dude, this Hercule is the MVP already. Okay. Look, this is turning into the LR Hercule showcase pretty quickly here. Because Gohan just refuses to go on rotation. Alright, well, Tien's going to greatly lower the attack and defense of whoever he's attacking. It's Vegeta. And his defense should be pretty decent as well. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, so here we go. We are immune to taking damage here pretty much. We're going to... Actually... Does the friend have attack skill orbs? He does. Okay, that's why his attack is higher. So I'm going to keep mine because my defense is higher by a little bit, but 6k defense is still more defense. We'll focus down Vegeta here, actually. We'll go ahead and do this. Gohan in the middle is... Does he get key for being in the middle? Let me just double check on that. Yeah, he gets 1 key, so this should be enough to give him a super right here. And then the Gohan on the end will give you this. So we'll see how much we end up taking and dishing out here. Basically double digits without even supering first, and a 2.7 million attack stat. No support. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, Raditz should definitely do double digits unless he supers. Nice. It's just, there's nothing to worry about, right? I thought Gohan got like an extra key. Interesting. Okay, whatever. This should take him down, right? Maybe? Yeah, he's dead. Okay. And then what's Hercule's defense at? 152k. Who links up better with him? Oob or the Gobros? The Gobros do, right? No, it's the same. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll do this. I don't really care if you super. And we'll do this. 1.88 without Tien on rotation. But this is also going to raise my defense again. Dodge? Oh, dude. Okay. The only reason why we're not dead is because he dodged every super attack. And then the Gobras are taking 48k per normal. Okay, well, with Tien on rotation, this is turn 2. 230k defense, huh? Okay, seems balanced. Grab this for extra healing, and we will move on. Yeah, this is going to do 0 damage, 0. Then 3.6 million attack stat. Whew, yeah, I mean, this setup I think should be able to no item this run. Like, honestly, I don't... This should be a setup that's definitely viable for a no item run. Ton of enemies here. Let's see. So we're going to get hit first. I'm actually going to try and kill Ginyu. So again, no items active, no links active. Actually, if we do this, what links do you get active? All in the family and fierce battle. So his defense does go from, let's just take a look, 116 to 139 for being linked up with Gobras. I think that's actually worth it. Because Hercule would be the better defensive unit to put in the middle just because of his dodges, but I think this is probably what I want to be doing here. So I'm going to leave Gohan there. We're going to attack Ginyu. I'm going to give Gohan these. And then Gobro should also be able to super. We'll give you these. And Hercule, we'll just do this. Again, no items active. This is purely for scientific reasons, right? We want to see how much he's able to take. So, okay, 25k first attack, and then once he supers, that should go down to 0, or double digits, we'll see. Because again, a 50% raise is nothing to scoff at here. Yeah, double digits after 1 attack. It's pretty powerful. And then Ginyu should be dead. 1 more additional, please, 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 please. Oh, I think we're dead here. Oh, no super, wow, okay. So Ginyu is taken care of here. We have the UI Hercule. We should be able to dodge these, right? Okay, that's fine. Wow, Oob is transforming. Okay. This is actually going well. I'm not even trying for like a no-item run or anything. This is just like all falling into place very well. Gohan will give you this. The Gohan in the middle, I guess we'll just give you these. And then I don't even remember what this guy does. Like 101k defense. What is your attack thing? Lowers attack, and then greatly lowers attack on the Ultra. Additional 2 key per rainbow key sphere, so we'll just give you these, right? It's almost max key. Good enough. Okay, after we super, you'll be taking nothing. 2.7. There's no support here. There's the additional 3 million. Look how much that went up by. Okay, so yeah, just try and damage us. See what happens. You're not going to be able to. Then this Gohan's coming in. This guy could stun, so I'll keep that in mind. Did not stun. This guy's at 1.87. This greatly lowers attack, so it's a much more potent effect than normal lower attack. Okay. And then we're going to get a ton of... Oh, we didn't even change that many key spheres. Never mind. We're at 252k defense. It's, you know, it's pretty good. And then I guess we will... I'm actually going to attack Jeese with you. And then I'm going to have the Gobros take down Birder. So we'll go ahead and grab these. And yeah, Goldo can kill us, but that's okay. If we die at this point, I think we've seen enough from the Gohan. Like, we know how insane this guy is, right? Okay, there's a super. 107k is actually really not bad at all in Extreme Super Battle Road. You can't get much better than that. You really can't. And then one-shotted him. And then we just one-shotted him. Yeah, things are going pretty well here. Take him down, and then Goldo's probably going to get it killed. Actually, nah, yeah, I think it will... Unless Tien kills him. Maybe? Goldo has like 0 health. Okay, I guess we'll just keep going until we die. I don't know. Are we going to transform? No, Oob is in the rotation. Gohan's going to heal us to full, right? Is that what's going to happen? Yeah, Gohan healed us to full. Okay. You know what? This could be an item run if I play smartly. We'll focus you. And we'll try and stun you. Go ahead and give you these. Hercule can get Ultra Super with these blues over here. I didn't go into this at all thinking this was even going to be like a possibility, but here we are. Let's go like that. Okay. Taking a bit of damage here from, you know, pre-supers, but this is really, I mean, 32k with no item active is pretty decent. No supers, that's actually very lucky. Because now that we've supered, we're going to take a lot less damage here. Okay, how much does this do? 146k, really not bad at all. So Oob should be on rotation next turn, right? We're going to transform, I think, with him. I forget if there's a turn restriction on that transformation. I don't believe there is. Yeah, here we go. Transfer's going to heal us. Okay. We'll put you like this. Yeah, this is fine. I think we can take... Oh, no, we can't super. Yeah, we can't super with Gohan. That's really not good. Let's go ahead and do this. I mean, he does have a 20... How much additional does this one have? 18. So he does have a 36% chance to get an additional, so we'll do that. We should be able to super with these guys, which is... Oh, actually, we can't. We're 1 away. Damn it. Alright, well, this might be the end here, but if it is, this was a very, very good run anyway. Please, we get additional. Additional normal. Double additional super for the win? No. Okay. It's actually really not that bad damage. And then you're going to lower attack, but I feel like Oob is probably going to be the one to get us killed here. Oh, additional. Can you kill 13? He might be able to. No, just barely alive. Taking almost no damage, though. Oh, we're alive. No, we're dead. Okay. That was a very good run, though. I didn't even, like... That was, like, literally just blindly going in with some random team I put together. Almost no item did. So, because we were close to a Dokkan attack, too. But, yeah, Gohan does very, very well on that stage, so... And that was Extreme Super Battle Road. Let's go ahead and take a look at a Dokkan event, and then we'll go into the longer events. Okay, we're just going to go in and make quick work of the Gohan Dokkan event with the Resurrected Warriors / Super Saiyan 2 team. Let's go ahead and jump in. Again, this is, Dokkan event's not really the most challenging content in the game, but it is probably one of the types of content in the game that is most represented, because there's so many stages of Dokkan events at this point that it does kind of matter still. And this is the reason why I still even have these included in these videos, is just because Dokkan events are like most of the game at this point. So so of course he's in the 7th slot, right, every single time. I'm gonna rotate Vegeta off, put you up here like this, and at this point it's already pretty much just autopilot, right? So whatever. So Gohan linked up with Vegeta. Not really the best partnership, but it's not terrible, I guess. Okay, goodbye. What do we got next? We got oh, this rotation is pretty good, but I want to have my goal is to have, let's do that, the LR Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta linked up with this Goku, because obviously you really want him to be linked up with the Buu Saga Goku, which this guy is, so hopefully we'll get that soon. This guy's going to take down Gohan here, and then we can finally get one turn with Gohan. We're literally going to get a single turn with Gohan against this guy, and then it's going to be over. This is not even, honestly, is this even worth including? I guess it is, whatever. So we'll just put you right there. Luckily, we have some key that we can give him. And then Majin Vegeta will give you these. Bardock will give you these. And that's, honestly, I could see him just killing this guy. Even though he is type disadvantage over us, 2.4. Not the best attack stat ever, but if this crits, it's probably just over. No crit. Okay. And you're at 2.8 or 2.6? Yeah, he's dead. This is going to kill him. Oh, he's alive, actually. This is going to kill him. And the next turn, we'll have Vegeta take care of the final stage of this event. Very, very easy. It is what it is, right? Alright, let's go. We got this transformation. Okay, sure. Get as many transformations in as we possibly can. I'm actually trying to find out what the best way to give them. I mean, this is definitely happening, right? Alright. I think we'll just give this Goku like this. I don't care about the Goku, I care about the Vegeta. Vegeta's like 10 times cooler than the Goku is. We'll go like this, and then Vegeta should just take care of him here, honestly. Oh, we get to see the super attack, finally, because I haven't transformed with my Gohan yet. So in case you guys are wondering what the transform super attack is, there it is. And then we got a nice, very balanced 8 million attack stat from this guy. Crit, he's dead. Ah. He actually might live. Oh, this is good. You know what that means? You guys know what this means. Alright, so I think that's the longest active skill animation in the game. I think it is. Anyway, 177k defense, guard activated against all types, attack super effective against all types, and we win. I don't know, like, he's gonna get even more powerful once he gets attacked. So yeah, it's game over. Have fun, Gohan. Have fun. So we're gonna go like that. Actually, we'll grab this and then boo. Just give you all this, whatever. Doesn't matter what we do. It's over. All right, let's move on to Infinite Dragon Ball history. I think for this, we'll actually take the Kefla team. I haven't used Kefla in a long time. I don't even think I leveled her links once. She might just have the default. Yeah, she has like she has level 2s and then all level 1s. Okay, and then I did give her some of the equipment from the Universe 6 event, so she does have some skill orbs there. She does have 20 crit, 9 additional. So that's what my Kefla looks like. But this team necessarily isn't the best for Gohan. But what I want to do here is I want to just have him stack up for a long time, and then maybe once we get to, like, I don't know, the instant transmission Goku, the STR Goku, then we'll go ahead and transform and then see like the ridiculous attack stats we can get with this guy. But just keep in mind as well, because this is a longer event and not multiple enemies, the Go tanks at the end is not really going to be super good for this event, but that's fine. I mean, this is not really going to be a difficult event, I don't think. But here we go. Let's see what our rotations look like. Gohan is, of course, not in the first rotation, like always. So we'll go ahead and cut, and then we're going to just show the rotations that have Gohan only. Okay, so actually after looking over this team one more time, I think Vados is going to be the one who shares the most links with this Gohan, because she shares 3 links: Fierce Battle, Cold Judgment, and Brainiacs. So I think I'm going to try and rotate Vados onto the same rotation as this Gohan, and we'll have that be a rotation. But for now, we'll just keep it like this, and we'll go like this. Kefla can do this, and then we'll just do this, and we'll just stack a lot, and we'll win. That's going to be the plan here. Not really too much else to talk about. But Gohan is pretty much going to be taking no damage and dishing out a lot. So, very, very good. Alright, so we're getting Kefla transforming. And who's on rotation here? Is it? Oh, it's both Keflas, okay. Sure. So Kefla does want 6 orbs, right? Let's just do this. That's good enough. That's not going to be 6 orbs, but it is what it is. This will be, though. We do this, and then we'll just grab these. Unfortunately, my Kefla's rainbow, the friend is only, I think, 2 dupes. So, what is that, 2.8? Should have checked his defense, but that's fine. Okay, this is going to hurt a little bit. This Kefla doesn't have any defense here, really, that much defense. Actually, it's not that bad, okay. 2.2. Alright, so Kefla's going to transform, and now we do finally have the rotation that I want, which is Vados alongside the Gohan. Now, Vados is actually giving support to Gohan, because Gohan is in the Siblings Bond category. So he's getting 20% attack and defense from Vados. And right now he is at 334k defense, which, you know, it's pretty good. You know, with guard on top of that, that's a pretty respectable amount of defense, I would say. So we'll go ahead and grab these. Vados will give you these, and Kefla, is that enough orbs? You know what? We'll just give Vados these, and Kefla, you can get the purples, because those purples are definitely 6. Yeah, there we go. So no matter what, Piccolo's probably dead here. Go on, how much are you going to hit for? 3.4. Great. Alright. Yep. And an additional for 3.7. You know, just not a bad attack stat at all. Very, very respectable. Oh, an AGL opponent, you say? Don't mind if I do. Literally just one-shot him. Oh, you know, just 501k. It's not too good. You know, it's not like it's busted, you know. Nah, definitely not. Alright, what I think we will do is we will do one more turn of stacking, and 600k defense is pretty good. And then once we do one more turn, we're going to go ahead and transform him on the next time he's on rotation. It was Vitals can't super attack, whatever, it doesn't really matter. At this point, we can't lose, so it doesn't matter. Go like this, we'll go like this, and go tanks, don't care what you do. So keep in mind here, Gohan is not going to be attacked first. He's still at a 3.1 million attack stat, by the way. Just letting you know. So hopefully we get an additional here. Get the double stack. Okay. Well, we'll come back and we'll transform next turn. Okay, finally we are at the point where we will go ahead and transform with Gohan. So, defense is at 669k. That is going to go up slightly once we transform. It's only going to go up by, what is it, 18% more. Plus some of the links will change, so we'll see what he's at. But, yeah, we can't get hurt. We can't be phased by anything at this point. So we'll go ahead and transform, and he's going to get hit first, which is going to increase his attack even more. We have the support from Vados here. This is going to be like a 5 million attack stat or something. Even maybe even higher than that. We'll see. But here we go. All right. He is at 664k, and we're going to go ahead and give you these. Vados will give you these. And Kefla will also be able to get 6 orbs as well, which is nice. So here we go. See what happens here. Oh, that's funny. You're going to super me? Okay. Thanks. And we are at a 5.1 million attack stat. Super effective against all types, which, pretty powerful from a TUR, right? There we go. Let's see if Kefla can show off a little bit here. Let's see like 2 additional supers here. So there's one. This is from her passive because we got the 6 orbs. Let's see if we can get one from the hidden potential system if possible. I don't know what this guy's investment looks like. No, okay. Alright, the final phase of this fight. And let's see. We don't get any links in the middle, right? Yeah, we don't. Okay. So, same amount of defense. He has these 3 links active. We should be at the exact same attack stat. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't be. What was it, like 5.01 million or something like that? So we'll go ahead and grab, we only need 1 key, by the way, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Vados will give you this, and Kaba will give you all these. I mean, at this point, it's just sort of like autopilot to the extreme. Yeah, 5.1 million there. All right, well, again, super effective against all types. Gohan is like crying for mercy. I got an additional for 5.3. Another super effective against all types attack stat as well. Yeah, this is gonna hurt in the morning, Gohan. And then he's gonna super attack me in return. He's like, you know what? You super attack me. It's only fair if I do it in return. You can do that all you want. We're gonna take 65 damage from it, so have fun. But I think that's pretty much all we needed to see here. I'm gonna go into the Legendary Goku event as well, but it's pretty much just gonna be the same story that we saw here. Maybe I'll take the Revenge team into there. We'll skip around in terms of what phases I show because we pretty much saw the full story with this guy on this event. It's going to be the same exact thing. So we will keep him building up for the majority of that event as well, and then we'll transform in like the last 2 stages or something. So we will be right back as we cut to that. All right, so here's what we're going to go with for Legendary Goku event here. And clearly this team is not meant to dominate this event. Turles is going to get destroyed. The Gohan is going to get destroyed. The STR one. Bardock's not going to do super well. You know what? I actually might not run this team. But, you know, we'll just do it anyway. Whatever. If we die, it's fine. We already saw how good Gohan is. What I can do is I can protect those units that aren't as good. And just try and the goal is just to try and make it to like STRUI Goku, and then once we get there, we can transform with Gohan, and then it's gonna be GG pretty much. Yeah, we'll hop in, see what our rotations look like, and because I want to try and get the transforming Gohan alongside the STR one, so I'm going to rotate the STR one off here. But we'll cut again, only showing the rotations with TEQ Gohan on it. Alright, I guess for now we'll keep him alongside Turles. He's starting literally at 12 keys, so sure. We'll do this, and we have the STR Gohan rotating off the other rotation onto this one next turn, so next turn we'll have the better rotation here. But for now, that's what we got. 3.12, fairly good. Let's move on. Alright, so here we have the rotation we wanted, which is the STR Gohan alongside the TEQ Gohan. In terms of the links that they're sharing All in the Family, Saiyan Lineage, Power Bestowed by God, and Fierce Battle. So, it's pretty good. Along with the Turles support, actually, this Gohan should be hitting decently hard here, honestly. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. So the TEQ Gohan, keep in mind, this is going to be his attack stat without getting hit first, so he's not going to have the extra boost. This guy's at 2.1. If he crits, obviously he's going to take care of this Goku, but don't crit. Okay, cool, because I want to get the stack. Oh no! I mean, this Gohan technically also does stack his attack, but I don't really care about him, so of course he crits. Oh, thank you. Alright, so this time we can put him first, so the STR one doesn't steal his thunder. But Turles isn't on rotation yet, so keep that in mind. We'll go like this, whatever. Bardock is at 259k. That's pretty good. Another stacking unit that we have access to on this team. And also, the STR Gohan's buffing defense too. So no support 3.27. Pretty good. The links do make a difference, for sure. Oh, perfect! We left him with like 1 health and we got an additional super. So we got 2 stacks. That's really big. Alright, another rotation with Gohan here. Nothing too special, no support on rotation, just the STR Gohan. So we'll just go ahead and do this, and I'll see how much damage we take, which we already know is going to be 0. Like, literally after turn 3 of attacking with this guy, he's not going to be taking damage from any phase of this event. Just, it's not possible. You gotta love Turles. Always coming through with the transformation exactly when you need it, right? You gotta love that. Okay, well, defense is nothing to worry about for sure. Go like this. It's going to be a Dokkan attack as well. I'm not even going to tap the screen, honestly. Okay, sure, whatever. I don't even think... I mean, he's not going to kill Goku in 1 attack, but 4 million, huh? No support, because Turles is transforming. Alright, let's see. Oh, it didn't really do much at all. Okay. That's fine. I thought I would have gotten a chance at getting an additional super, but that's okay. Alright, so we'll, going slowly with stacking units is actually kind of what you want to do, because it's going to let you get more stacks in, so I'm not opposed to that at all. Okay, one more attack for Gohan on God Goku, and then we'll move on to Blue Goku. And then, I think once we get to Saiyan, UI Saiyan, we're going to go ahead and transform. What's he at, like 4.5? 4.3, okay. Okay, once more, we are just going to continue beating down this guy with Gohan. Oh my god, alright. What is he at, like 4.8? 0.57? Okay, can we get an additional? Additional normal. That's still about 2.3 million on a normal. Oh god, okay, cool. Okay, so next time when we have this rotation, we're going to go ahead and transform with Gohan, and at that point, Goku can't do anything, and he's going to take a bajillion damage. And we're actually taking a lot of damage from him, which makes sense, but okay. Okay, guess who decided to transform once again? That's correct, Mr. Turles over here. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and transform with our Gohan, and the fact that he's attacking all in the front like this means that we're okay. So we're going to go ahead and transform and beat this guy down. Okay. 875k, you say? That's pretty good, if I don't say so myself. So keep in mind, this is no support offensively or defensively. Actually, no. We do have support defensively. We have the SDR Gohan who's giving, what is it, 50% defense? I think it is. Let me just make sure. Yeah, 50% defense to superclass allies, and the links are very good. Infighter, All in the Family, Power Bestowed by God, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and we don't have Cold Judgment. Keep in mind, Cold Judgment's like a 20% defense link. So if we had this active, I think we would actually be over 1 million defense. 25% defense, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and attack and just knock this guy's head off or something. Like, this is going to be so stupid. Let's see here. .6, huh? Super effective against all types. This guy's going to take a lot of damage right now. Plus we have a, what is it, like a 44% chance to get an additional? 3.3 million additional normal attack. Okay. Sure. And this is going to do 0 damage. Thank you. Alright, let's go. So Bardock has been stacking his defense the entire time. I'm just going to leave him in that state, I think. That's fine. Gohan will give you this. So if we get super in the middle, this Gohan is probably going to die unless his guard is active. Well, he's not going to do 400k, but it'll be like 300k probably. Whatever. If we die, it's fine. At this point, we have enough footage of this TEQ Gohan in here, so we'll see what happens here, but I don't care if we die. Okay, no super, which is not good, but it's okay. And we are up to a 6.6 million attack stat. I do want to get one rotation with support, so we'll see if we can make that happen, but if not, not the biggest deal ever. Alright, 2.4 from you. Yeah, okay, he didn't super, which is 80k from a normal means if we took a super, we'd probably be dead, but that's okay. Super's probably coming right here. No? No super? Okay. Alright. Golden Frieza's passive is not active. This is probably going to be the turn where we die. Just letting you guys know. I'm not going to heal. We're just gonna do this. Oh, that's a lot of healing, though. Because his defense is so high. Yeah, whatever. We'll just do this, and then Golden Frieza will just give you these. We're going to die, but this is fine. We've seen more than enough to judge how good this guy is, right? I mean, it's very clear. Okay, this is going to do 0 damage. We're doing like ridiculous amounts of damage to him, and I don't know what else. I don't know what else more you could even ask for, honestly. Just 6.6 million every single turn. I don't know. It's just pinnacle of this game right here. Look at this. Alright, so here we are in the evaluation portion of this video, and if you guys aren't aware of what this is at this point, I rate units dependent on how good they are within certain facets of the game, and I have 5 buckets. First one is offense, then we have defense, then we have short events, long events, and usability. Usability is sort of like a miscellaneous category. How good do they fit on a bunch of different teams? How good are they with links? How easy are they to use? Stuff like that. Offense, I went ahead and gave him an 8.5. This unit clearly is very powerful offensively, but when you compare him to a lot of other recently released units, especially on JP, he isn't really known for his offense. I would say there's a lot better options when it comes to offense. You know, Jiren, all those super powerful LRs, you know, the ones we just got for the Worldwide Celebration, all three of them, the Vegito, the Gohan, the Vegeta, those are all better. Now, clearly those are LRs, right? So I'm comparing this guy directly to LRs, but that's, you know, that's the world that we live in right now with this game, where TURs are pretty much on par, if not even sometimes better than LRs that release in the same time period. So I think that's a fair comparison to make. And, you know, as I do these evaluations, people like to look back and be like, oh, hey, wait, how come you evaluated, you know, this other unit at the same offensive level as this guy when, you know, the other unit that I've done in the past has a much worse attack stat than this guy usually does? Well, because it's basically like adjusting for inflation, right? Like if your prices get adjusted for inflation, same thing applies here, where dependent on the environment that the unit is released in, or the meta that the unit is released in the time period, a unit doing 2 million 4 years ago is going to be much more impressive than a unit doing 2 million now, right? So that's going to affect the evaluation that I do on these units depending on when they come out. So I went ahead and I gave this guy an 8.5 in offense. Defense, I gave him a 10. I mean, there's not really any debating this. I think this is one of the best defensive units in the game, if not simply the best in the game. There's very few that are better. I mean, unlike Super Battle Road, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is better. The AGL Golden Frieza is probably better. There's not that many though. When you talk about offense and defense together, this guy is he's up there. So defensively, you talk about short events and long events for that. Defensively, for short events, we saw him tanking in Extreme Super Battle Road. He was taking double digits after just one super attack. And in long events, this guy was pretty much designed to just destroy those because, you know, greatly stacking your attack and defense with guard, nothing's gonna hurt you after like 3 supers. You're completely immune to damage. Short events, I gave him a 9.5. Again, defensively in Super Battle Road, he's pretty much just, you know, the staple that you want to be using in your team to soak up the damage. And that's just pretty much all I have to say about that. It's not really much else to talk about. This unit's pretty basic. He's not super you know, intricate or anything like that. So not really much explaining I need to do about why I gave him these grades. It's just, you know, my personal opinion on me using him and how I felt about him with these, you know, different buckets that I'm evaluating here. Long events, I gave him a 10. Like I was just talking about, there's just no way this guy can get hurt. And again, he's not only building up his defense, he's also building up his offense. So even though I did give him an offensive score of 8.5, you know, once you're on turn like 13, 14, 15, 16, like this guy's hitting, you guys saw 4 million plus, and then when he's transformed, he's hitting like 7 million with support. So you know, there's a very small amount of units that I would even consider to be as good as this guy in long events. And then usability, gave him an 8.5. Now I could definitely see the argument for giving this guy a lower usability score than what I gave him. But I think I did a pretty good job early on in this video of explaining why I don't feel like this guy's links are too big of a hindrance to his teams, especially with the main team that he's on, which I would argue is the Majin Buu Saga team. As long as you have this guy linked up with the Goku and Vegeta, they're sharing Saiyan lineage, which is the big link that you want to have activated pre-transformation for this guy because he's getting 2 ki at link level 10. And as long as you have that, he's getting the extra ki from his passive every single turn. So with that active, you're pretty much going to guaranteed be able to super attack every single turn as long as you have like 3 orbs on the field, which is very easy to get. The only thing I'll say about usability is although it makes it easier for him to super attack, if you're linking him up with an LR, it's gonna be quite difficult to have them consistently get their 18 ki super attack just because, you know, you're only giving maximum of 2 ki in the pre-transformed state. So it's going to force you to run either orb changers or support units, which is not the worst thing ever because you're probably going to be running some of those units anyway. But this guy's links are going to hurt the partners of him and, you know, other units that are on the rotation with him. And I feel like that's another thing that I could talk about just very briefly, the fact that this guy's going to be super well off himself, right? He's pretty, this guy's a pretty selfish unit in that he's doing a lot of things, but they're all for the good of his own well-being. He's not really helping his teammates too much. So if the attacks are spread out a lot, let's say in Super Battle Road Turn 1, if you get lucky and all the attacks are attacking the one spot in the front, you're good. This guy's going to be able to be the MVP very easily. But if your enemies are like spreading out their attacks and they're like, there's like 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, 2 in the end, and then like a few else that are spread out, like this guy's going to be doing good in the first slot, of course, but you know, he's not going to be helping the other units that are being attacked a lot that might not be able to defend themselves as well. So just keep it in mind as you use this guy, and when people evaluate this guy, I feel like that's something that people lose sight of a lot of times. So total unit score, I give this guy a 46.5 out of 50. Which is very, very good. So once we take a look at the sheet that I have here, I started doing this after the link level update came out. Here he is, TEQ Ultimate Gohan. Again, the stars here represent evaluations that I've done post link level update. So this is what we have going on here, and we'll go ahead and jump back over to the game where I'll do my final sort of summary of my thoughts on the unit, and we'll call it a day. Okay, so yeah, I mean, honestly, there really isn't much for me to say that I haven't said about this guy already. He's very straightforward, honestly, the unit himself. Just taking a look quickly back at his passive, it's not long, it's not a book, it's like 2 sentences. He has a bunch of attack and defense, he hits very hard, he guards well, that's it. I don't know, he's pretty straightforward. His links aren't the best, but I think the fact that he's as good as he is with his passive, it means that his links don't have to be as good. Now that's going to make him good, but his allies might suffer a little bit depending on the situation. But I think overall this guy really is going to solidify himself among the top tier of this game for quite a long time. You know, a lot of people compare him to Cooler last year. You know, there's an argument who's better, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, I'm not going to get into that here, but don't count this guy out, even, you know, a year from now, a year and a half from now. Guard will always be relevant, unless they come out with an event that specifically disables guard on your units. Like, the fact that he's able to guard against all attacks while also greatly stacking attack and defense, like, he can't be hurt in the majority of events in this game. And the second they make an event that is so powerful that this guy is, like, not cutting it defensively, the rest of the game is going to be, like, fodder. like, if this guy can't cut it defensively, almost nobody else can. So that's how you know this guy's always going to be relevant in some way. So that's going to be my final thoughts on this unit. Let me know down below if you guys agree, disagree with my evaluation, with my showcase. Let me know if you have any suggestions for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.